I was hired as a full-time faculty of Silliman University in 1980. And because membership in the Silliman University Credit Cooperative then was limited to full-time faculty members, I became a member on the same year. Now, because my dean during that time was also an officer of the cooperative, in just 2 years' time, I was able to serve the cooperative as member of the supervisory committee. And that was in 1982. Years later, I also joined the Silliman University Consumers Cooperative.
So what made you stay in the cooperative movement now?
Well, being in the cooperative movement is one fulfilling task for me. I was an educator. I've been an educator since 1979. And in just a matter of a year, I joined the cooperative movement. Until today, the distinction is that in the cooperative movement, you get to do a specific set of tasks that you know will redound to the benefit of those who have less in life. Now, being a teacher, you mold the minds of the ones who would be leaders of tomorrow, but in the cooperative sector, you are doing what is necessary for those who are ready to create a change in the life. First of all, I would want to think that my being an educator is a legacy by itself. When I got into the cooperative movement, I brought with me ideals of a good teacher, and I made sure that when I perform an activity of the cooperative, I do so in a manner befitting a teacher, a transferor of knowledge. Until today, the advocacy of the cooperative movement is one that is close to my heart because it allows me and gives me the opportunity to serve in my capacity as an educator. Specifically, I would say that my legacies include the following: making my primary cooperative financially sturdy, and in fact, a good sign and a good manifestation that it is that it has a home of its own now, which happened during my time. Get into a socialized housing project, which is Silliman Heights subdivision, a housing project that took the cooperative years to make it happen, but today it houses at least 140 families, mostly working in Silliman. So, like what I said, I was able to fulfill my being an educator and serve the cooperative movement at the same time. Now, I'm also a member of the board of the Cooperative Bank of Negros Oriental. And when I came in, that year was one of the trying times of the bank. We had to comply with the directives and memorandum circulars of the bank, of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And to date, we have a strong Cooperative Bank of Negros Oriental, which just celebrated our 25th anniversary. Again, like my primary, Silliman University Community Cooperative, the bank has a home of its own. It has a 3-story building which was constructed without a loan, without a single centavo from a loan. Finally, the creation of the Negros Oriental Coopreneurs Surety Fund happened during my time. In 2009, Central Bank came and formed what is the Negros Oriental Coopreneurs Surety Fund now. We were the 4th in the country, and to date, we have released quite a considerable sum using the surety cover of the fund to member cooperatives all over the province. A sum that is specific, and it is one that we are proud of because it has gone past what we expected that we will be able to accomplish. I may be so idealistic when I say this, but given the nature of the cooperative organization, for one to be a good leader in the cooperative movement, first I would want to say that he or she has to have that genuine desire to serve. Service above self is one phrase that I would want to emphasize when you are in the cooperative movement. Moreover, it is not just that desire, it is not just having to have the qualities of a leader for you to serve the cooperative movement, but you have to have the commitment and the persistence to finish what you have started. More importantly, that commitment must translate into action so that when the cooperative movement calls you, you don't walk, you run. In my case, I would want to say, with all humility, that there were instances when I thought that the job before me was too great. When I had to represent the cooperative in different venues and before different people, then I realized also in all instances that a voice has to be heard. And I would like to think that I was one of the voices then, having to speak up for the movement and having to let even the government know that the cooperative sector is one key partner in nation building. That to me is what I would want the other leaders to do.